Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis updated commodities, work our way through the dollar yields, precious metals, and commodities ETFs that I follow. I'll interject my financial opinions as we go through it together. And if you need help with anything, check out finding-value.com, where I dive deeper into all these topics, subjects, sectors, looking for investment opportunities and sharing those opportunities with everyone in the community. I also share my opinions on macro, ratios, all sorts of stuff, on risk, everything, portfolio allocation, position sizing, all of it. If that seems interesting to you, special is a coupon code. You can sign up using special. You get $25 off the first month only on a monthly membership and a $100 discount on the yearly membership. You can always swap from a monthly to a yearly if you'd like. Let's dive in and see what's going on today. So looking at the DXY, again, I am a bullish as you can be on the DXY. It's got the pattern, falling wedge, double bottom. We have a nice little flag or pennant formation. I don't know what will eventually form, but it's all bullish at this time. So I do think that the DXY is going to continue higher. We do have weaker yields. Yields are falling in the short term. And I don't know how sustaining this will be, and that's what we need to look for. This is coming back to support. We're seeing the little wicks at the bottoms there. And we'll see if we get support and if it bounces higher or if we can break lower through that. Generally, if you hit support and you start putting these wicks at the bottom, usually you can see that support and it could turn and move on up. So the support region that we're talking about is this one here, the blue line. Now that is coming in. We are squeezing into the corner and we're probably going to break. Now, in my opinion, if we break this way, I think it will be temporary before a move higher. That is my own bias and opinion based off what the DXY is doing and based off of what I think oil will do out in the future. Maybe not short term, but out in the future. 10-year yield, we are down today. And again, we're inside a pattern. We're coming up to support. And now we are going to watch to see what that support area does, and what the price does around it, if it once decides to show up here. Come on. For some reason, the yield charts always take a little bit longer to load. And I think that's because maybe a lot of people are looking at them. Difficult to say. But we're down. We were down there. I'm just going to go to the 30-year. They're all the same charts. We see this on a daily perspective. The 30-year is also down 0.4%. We're still inside of this pattern squeezing up. I do think it's going to break higher. You can even see this fractal there, very similar to gold's fractal before it launched higher, not lower. We do have wicks at the bottom here with some support in the general area of where we're at. But again, we'll see if we break upwards or lower out of this. Now, if we break lower, I think it will be temporary because the uptrend of the downtrend of the 45-year downtrend that we broke was to the upside. So this big trend, we're breaking higher. So anything that is going to break this way, I think will be temporary for a period of time in an uptrend move. TLT bond prices are up a little bit as yields drop. I do think it is possible that we can get towards this upper area here and maybe even contact it. So we'll see what happens. Again, I'm remaining open, see what occurs. The 2 and the 10, we're seeing a little bit of an uninversion today, but for the most part, we've just been chopping sideways in that rectangle area. That is at the bottom of the falling wedge. So sometimes what occurs is you get a big falling wedge with a 3-hump consolidation. Then you get to a bottom, you draw a line across here, and then you put in a double bottom. Is this a double bottom? It could be. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm looking at to see if that is going to be a double bottom. If it's a double bottom, the curve will reinvert. Inflation will probably accelerate, and we'll see interest rates go up and break out of those charts on the 10-year, 30-year, and so forth. TYX TNX ratio is up 0.54%. That's usually good for gold moving up. And we had a weaker dollar today. So weaker dollar, this moving up, we should see a little bit stronger gold price. And that's exactly what happened. 25 bucks up. We're in an uptrend. It looks good. We're continuing higher in gold at the moment. Silver, a little bit more of a reversal, could be a reversal candlestick. We'll see. Very large volatility today. Very large in silver. We spanned from about 52.50 all the way down to 48.80 or so. And we finished somewhere in between. Is that a bloody nose candlestick? It could be, but we had a lot of volatility here. So again, we'll see what occurs. We're in an uptrend. We'll see if that uptrend keeps going. Platinum also getting some selling pressure. Still looks good. Not a ton of selling pressure there. No reversal candlestick. Uptrend still intact at the moment. And then palladium up 2.44. It's looking good. I like this little breakout we got from the double bottom here. So this is a double bottom, the breakout. And that looks good. And this pattern here, this falling wedge into a double bottom, it's the same pattern that we have on the dollar. It's the same pattern that we had on the 2 and the 10 interest rate. Falling wedge into a double bottom, which could break higher. That's what I'm using for pattern recognition, if you guys want to know. Coming down to XAU gold ratio, we are down a little bit. We broke to the downside of this little rising wedge we had. It's still in a downtrend, hasn't reversed yet. Some people ask, well, how come the mining companies are not outperforming gold when gold's going up? Well, it could be a whole slew of things, guys. I don't know the exact reasoning. It could be you're at resistance. Maybe they need to rest because we've been flying. And, GDX has been flying here. I mean, whenever you get these vertical moves like this, sometimes it's like the market gets like tired and it needs to rest. The resting periods are these big consolidations. They rest and then they rip. And then you get another resting period, which is a consolidation. Are we going to consolidate? I don't know. Maybe we do something like this and then rip again. That's a flag pattern. But we are doing a little bit of a sideways chop here with gold going higher. So we are seeing that disconnect and the ratio pull back. But it looks okay at the moment. We'll see what happens. GDXJ also down a little bit and SILJ down a teeny bit. Is this the beginning of a consolidation? It could be. It could be. The reason a lot of people want somebody who's really sure. They want somebody to be told, like, this is the consolidation, this is that. They're feeding you crap, guys. They don't know. We're using statistics and probabilities in the short term, which is not very high, the shorter term picture view. So I'm always like, yeah, it could. My view, again, the way that I view these charts is that this is a launching pad for a big long-term bull market. So when people are trying to predict this like short-term move, I'm not going to nail it. They're not going to nail it all 100% of the time. But when I look at the big structure, the volume, and then the breakout, I don't really care if this pulls back like that and it goes higher. I think that this is going to go higher and this is a launching pad. So that's how I view things. Big picture view, we're going up. In the short term, where everybody wants to know and nobody makes any money on the short term, they want to know, like, is this going to consolidate? Is it going to pull back? Is it going to do this? It's like, I don't know, guys. I don't know that short-term market movement stuff. No one does. Crude oil down 1.66. Now, there are some positive things here. All right, so we've got a 3-hump consolidation. We've pulled on back. Now, everyone and their mom is bearish. Why? Because price pulled back. So price pulls back. Oh my God, we're going into recession. Don't you see it's a recessionary thing? It's like, oh my God, guys, what is this, short bus time? Everybody jumps on the short bus. Price goes down, be bearish. Price goes up. Oh, we're breaking out. It's going to be the biggest thing ever. Patience, calm. We're getting some buying pressure a little bit. Now, we were down today, but that doesn't, I'm looking at patterns. I'm not looking at the price movement. We have wicks at the bottom here, so that's good. We're getting a little bit of buying pressure throughout the day. It's not just hard selling pressure getting driven into the ground. So we're coming up off that bottom. You can see we're getting higher lows. We're coming on up. It could be a bearish consolidation. where we break lower. It's always possible. But I feel like we're getting close here, maybe the next few months, 2 quarters maybe, where we might chop like this and then try to work our way up out of this pattern. Maybe it's early 26, maybe December of 25. Tough to say. I don't know. To me, usually if you're gonna really snap or break something or go down, you're setting up bearish patterns, and I don't see bearish patterns setting up. What I see is a Trump tweet here, and then somehow it stayed in this pattern for a little bit longer. That's what I see. TTF gas up 0.76% today. It's chopping sideways there. We've got natural gas down 2.5%. Again, we're right at support, so we'll see if that holds right now. Boy, XOP, yeah, you know me. We're down 0.84%, but that's not huge selling pressure sell off, at least not yet. These are ugly candlesticks, no doubt about it. I don't like seeing that. I like tight, I like squeezed, I like the selling to be very muted. Not a lot of selling pressure. This is a lot of selling pressure there. So we're watching it to see what kind of follow through we get. We're above support. We'll see if this holds and sticks. OIH also was subjected to the max selling pressure 2-day move there with the Trump tweet and the tariff on China and all that stuff. We're holding today. We're holding. We'll see how this plays out. We are next to downside momentum, and this could continue out in the future. That is possible. We've got Newcastle coal futures down a little bit, and that's just consolidating here. It looks good. It's tight. There's not a lot of selling pressure. That's what I'm looking for. Base, breakout, retest. Base, breakout, retest. And I buy retests. Profitable Uranium Trust up today about 2%. Still above support. Still looks good. We've got uranium futures pricing chopping sideways. Still looks good. Still looks good there. Nothing to worry about. URA at 2.67 or 2.65%. Looks strong. Looks strong. Uptrend's intact. Everything's good. URANIM up 4%, looking good. Broke out of this little consolidation to the upside. And URNJ up about almost 5%, a little underneath 5%. And that looks good. And higher into all-time high land. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So that looks good. We've got nickel chopping sideways to infinity, it seems like. It's chop, chop, choppity, chop, chop. Copper's down 2.89%. Look at the volatility there. It's like up, down, up, down, up, down, all over the place there. They don't want that to break out, I'm sure. So they're probably trying to hold that thing down from running. COPX down 3%. We are getting up into a little bit of resistance there. We just got to break through that. And that's what the choppiness is coming from. That still looks good though. I'm not scared or anything. Lithium down 1.63%. It's holding on. It's after that Trump tweet. So there's your big reversal candlestick on the weekly there last week. And so far, we're just holding on with lithium. Rare earth metals, it is continuing to go up somehow. Just keeps going. That looks pretty solid. We've been in an uptrend here, and it continues higher. Looks good. There's your double bottom. Iron ore is up 0.3%, and it still looks good. We broke out of the pattern, and we are trying to work our way on up. It is a little bit slow, but working. Aluminum down 0.66%, not big selling pressure. We do have a reversal candlestick here. We're just consolidating. Maybe we come back to here. Tough to say. And then I think we'll go higher. We broke out of all this resistance. This resistance there, it's all broken. So we came up, flagged, came up, and we're flagging again, or pennant, or whatever formation on top of that support. So that's usually a bullish formation. Baltic Dry Index up 10.74. That might be yesterday, but that looks good. Emerging markets down a little bit. That is a reversal candlestick. Yesterday trading, or weekly candlestick there. These are reversal candlesticks, so we could see a little bit of a downside move, consolidation. Move up a little bit. That is a reversal candlestick to potentially go higher. It's a bullish engulfing. And we're still underneath resistance here. So maybe we put a shoulder, head, shoulder pattern coming in. KRE ripping higher 3%. Looking good, feeling good. And we're back within the pattern. Look at that. What a stick save. Back in the pattern. XHB at 3% as well. That's a reversal candlestick. That looks good to try to work its way on up. Home builders looking strong. But that regional banks and home builders, they trade together. They're very similar. That's why I put them next to each other. Russell's up 1.38. That's looking pretty good. We've got the S&P sideways. It's holding on. Nasty looking candlestick there on that tariff news. Real nasty. But we're holding together. NASDAQ also holding together next to it. It's not pretty. I'm not saying this looks good. It's just holding at the moment. This is one heck of a nasty candlestick, and we haven't done much next to it. So this could do something like that and then roll back over again. Totally possible. Dow Jones Transportation up 1.7. Support is holding at the time. XLI is up 1.18, and that's above this nice support area. So that looks fine. We just had a little bit of skidding out there for a couple of days there. We've got Bitcoin down 2.5%, but again, we're above support, guys. It doesn't matter what we do if we're chopping all around. You just got to be patient, see what happens, see how it plays out. Ethereum's down 3, but we're above support. So again, we're above support. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. We've got the VIX up 9.36. Now, could we get a spike here where things get jiggy with it? We could. We could. We're seeing volatility kick up for sure. And maybe they came in there today and held it down, bought up the market. I don't know. But we could launch out of this thing, get volatility here. Totally possible to break out and rip higher and see a big pullback or something like that. That is completely possible. But that's all I've got for today. So give me a thumb up for the content, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the website if you like, specials the coupon code. I will be releasing a midweek update today later. You can see what my opinions are on the markets and the companies that I like. And that's all I've got. So we'll catch you next time, guys. See ya.